All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who I learned this truth from, and I'd like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. And today, I just want to go into a quick lesson pretty much about, this article that just came out yesterday, and it's from World Star. It says adultery is no longer a crime in New York City, which is madness. So I'm just, going to read this caption, and then bring out a few scriptures. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and straight to the point. And as we know, adultery, it is a crime. It's a biblical crime, so just because it's outlawed in New York City doesn't mean it's outlawed in the scriptures, So it says, according to reports, Governor Kathy Hochul signed a bill on Friday repealing a 1907 law that prohibited adultery. The old law classified adultery as a Class B misdemeanor, punishable by up to 3 months in jail. The New York State Senate deemed the law outdated. Assemblyman Charles Levine, who wrote the bill, noted that 13 people were arrested and charged under the bill. It's like you're in charge under the law, with 5 convictions. The most recent case was in 2010, but was dismissed. So, pretty much again, man, that just goes to show you that, there is, a heavy spirit of adultery that goes on here in America, and there's spirits of everything that goes on here, but adultery is just one of those things that's just normalized, that people see nothing wrong with, when in reality, that's a sin unto death, because you're not supposed to commit adultery, which adultery is a man sleeping with another man's woman, Now, if you're a man and you have, a woman and you get with another woman that's single, that's not adultery. But if a woman is with another man, and you get with that woman, then you have committed adultery. A man sleeping with another man's woman, So that's what's going on, in New York City. So I'm just gonna, play a couple clips just to show you, man, the wickedness of this place. So play this clip real quick.
I ain't gonna lie, there's 2 different niggas in the hood. I'm not 1 and I'm 2, I'm 3, bro. You feel me? This is somebody nigga shit. Before the nigga here, I'm chilling here. Oh God, bro, bro. I'm really him, bro. I'm really him.
Stop, you really messing up the words on the bed.
I be chilling with your girlfriend before you come to your birthday. That shit is different. No. Okay. That shit different. That shit different.
What? Yes.
And that's exactly why the Lord is going to kill you adulterous niggas, man. Now I looked at his Instagram page, he's an MMA fighter or a kickboxer. Yeah, MMA, So clearly, you know what I'm saying, Jake, he's into the martial arts, which is nothing wrong with, but still, if this is what he's actually doing out here, if that wasn't a joke, which is not funny, but if that wasn't a joke, then, man, the Lord is going to kill this man, because you're pretty much, bragging about being with another man's woman, and that's not okay.
I ain't gonna
at all, So before I grab the scripts, man, I'm just gonna, go to this guy. See, I sure remember who this man is. Yeah. This the nigga, that was working at the nursing home and, committed adultery with, that Edomite woman. So this is his page. I came across it not too long ago. But regardless if some of these things that he's doing is, scripted, if it's joke, it's still not funny. It's not funny at all. So let's just let's see what this talking about right here.
Hey, yo, let me tell y'all something. I'm not jacking this shit. Y'all was just trolling me for fucking a 58-year-old married nurse.
7:30? Okay. Alright, I love you. Okay, bye.
But y'all not trolling Jake Paul, and he boxed a whole 58-year-old man, old as hell, bro. But y'all want to troll me, though. That's crazy. Y'all better go troll that man just like y'all troll.
See, and he just said it. He just admitted that he committed adultery with a married woman. And again, this is why the Lord is going to kill you adulterous niggas, man. And then y'all don't see nothing wrong with it, man. Y'all don't see anything wrong with this, you know? Y'all just love, man, Jake just loves wickedness, man. Just love fucking wickedness. So let's get into it. Because I swear, man, the Lord is going, the Lord gonna kill you niggas. So I'm gonna start in the book of Exodus, chapter 20, and verse 14. Straight to the point. It says, thou shalt not commit adultery. And indeed, again, I explained it, man. It's when a man sleeps with another man's woman. So if you're, you know what I'm saying, you're a man, you know, you either do or don't have a woman, but especially if you don't have a woman, you know, and the woman is betrothed to another man, you're supposed to leave her alone. You know, like, come on, man. And that's even, you know, one of the other commandments, you know, that you're not supposed to, you know, actually, you know, it's in verse 17. I'm going to read verse 17. It says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. This is the point. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. You know, and that's the point in this verse, but I'll finish the verse. It says, nor his maidservant, nor his maidservant, it's like nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's. So again, you're not supposed to covet your neighbor's wife, man. And it's not wrong to covet something. Let's look up that word, covet. You know, there's nothing wrong with that, but you're not supposed to desire to have another man's woman, you know, and it's pretty much what it means, you know. This is Strong's H2530, and it says, Hamad, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, says to desire, covet, take pleasure in, delight in, to desire, to be desirable, to delight greatly, desire greatly, you know. So you're not supposed to desire to have another man's wife, but being that we're in this current captivity and the laws that are put in place, man, you know, this man, Esau, has normalized adultery, you know, and then that's just in New York City, you know, where it's outlawed, where it's no longer considered, you know, a crime, when in reality, just because it's not a crime, you know, in that particular city, doesn't mean it's not a crime in the scriptures. That is a law. It's like that is a sin. That is a sin unto death, you know. So let's get that in the book of Leviticus, chapter 20. Slakia, give me a second. Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 10. It says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. And that's the penalty for committing adultery. You, the adulterer, and the adulteress, the woman that had it, you know, that has a husband that pretty much consented, you know, to dealing with another man, you know, you're going to be put to death, you know. But again, they outlawed it in New York. At least they were, you know, locking people up for it, but only for 3 months. You know, when in reality, the penalty, the actual penalty for committing adultery with another woman, or slakia, committing adultery with another man's woman, you know, is punishable by death in the Lord's eyes, man. You know, so that's off. You know, and then they outlawed it. But that just goes to show you that we're in America, aka Babylon the Great. You know, because there's great confusion that comes out of this place, you know. So I'm going to get Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 18. Same thing, straight to the point. Neither shalt thou commit adultery. Now again, Deuteronomy, you know, the second book of the law, which was written for the generation that came after, you know, the generation that died in the wilderness, you know. But again, that same thing had to be reiterated, man, because Jake is a stubborn, stiff-necked, and rebellious people, and they're also our people can be extremely simple, you know, because in reality, they know right from wrong, but, still choose to do wickedness, man. So real quick, I'm going to get this in Jeremiah chapter 4 and verse 22. It says, "For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." And just using those two examples of those guys, they're wise to do evil. You have, you're wise in dealing with another man's woman, you know, but when it comes to actually doing something right, like, preaching and teaching, trying to wake up your people, repenting from your sins, man, you don't have knowledge, man. You lack wisdom when it comes to that, But again, this is why the Lord is going to judge our people so harshly when that time comes, And then again, you Jakes fail to realize is that, man, if you're caught in the act of adultery, that man can put you to death. Now, he may get arrested in this current time, but in the eyes of the Lord, he's not doing anything wrong. And I'm going to prove that. So it's the book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 32. And it says, "But whoso committeth adultery with a man," "But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul." So again, man, you commit adultery with another man's woman, you lack understanding. It says, "A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away." And it won't, man. Because in this time, like in this current time, man, you pretty much have guys that are known for being adulterers. Like that dude, the nigga with the dreads, his name is Samaj. I'm going to put him on blast, man. That man is a serial adulterer, and he pretty much highlights that, Now, regardless if those are skits, but, that one incident, that wasn't no skit, man. He really did that. And he's going to pay for that. But again, he has that shame. He has to bear that reproach, man. He's going to be known as being a damn adulterer. Verse 34, and this is the point, says, "For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance." So again, man, you get caught in the act of dealing with another man's woman, and he just happened to have that steel on him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or even if he decides to take you out with his bare hands, he's not wrong in doing so, man. Because that's his woman. That's his possession. Yes, women are a possession. A woman goes from, up under the protection of her father. Then once she married off, she then becomes, the possession of her husband, So again, like it's madness, man. It's madness. So verse 35, it says, "He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts." So you can try to, "Oh no, man, I'm sorry, and give him money or whatever, man." He ain't trying to hear that, man. That man is out for blood, and rightfully so, because you don't understand, man. You pretty much ruining that man's family. You're ruining, whatever he has going on, Like, it's not okay. So let me see. I'll grab this real quick. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, "They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?" And the answer is no. Because again, man, if you divorce your wife, for a good reason, because the only reason you're supposed to put your wife away is for the sake of adultery. That's the only reason, or she's hindering you from doing the work. But the main reason and the only reason you really should, divorce your woman is if she commits adultery against you. And it says, "Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers." Yet again, to me, it's like it, and yet, it's like it says, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, said the Lord. And the point I wanted to make is, shall not that land be greatly polluted, and the land in this case that I'm trying to make, being the woman, because if your woman, commits adultery against you, she's become polluted, because again, whatever you do with your woman, that's your business. But if another man comes, right, like that's nasty, man. It's sickening. For all you adulterers out there that like dealing with other men's women, you don't know what they do behind closed doors, and that's their business. But at the same time, you're messing up that man's family. First and foremost, you're, I'm trying to find the correct word. Pretty much again, you're defiling his wife. You're defiling his woman. You're defiling that man's marriage. Especially if they have children. Now, that woman and that man, they're going to be known as adulterers, man. And again, the penalty for that is death. And just because nothing has happened to you Jakes out there that are doing this, don't think that you're going to get away scot-free, because you're going to pay for that. And I'm going to end it with this. It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. And it says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, which is adulterers, idolaters, adulterers, that's the main point I want to make, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves as mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of Yahweh. So those of our people that are committing these particular acts and have not repented and turned away from doing these things, you're not going to make it. You're not going to inherit the kingdom. You won't be saved when our Lord Yahweh Shai returns to deliver the elect. You're going to be destroyed. Now, will you be in the kingdom? Yes, but you have to be born into the kingdom instead of just, being delivered and being changed. You will have to die first, and you won't die an honorable death either. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and I like to say peace and salutations unto the hopefully elect. Till the next time I say Shalom.